Welcome everyone to what is going to become a mainstay on my channel, Mavericks Proving Grounds. No, we don't get to play the game yet. We're not ready for that. They're not ready for that. However, what we will be doing over the next month or month and a half until the game is released is reviewing videos, reviewing their website, reviewing everything, all of the tiny, teeny details that we can get our hands on to learn more about the game and hopefully spread the word about what I think is going to become the king of realistic BRs. So let's take a look at this. Is the teaser trailer that came out a while back, pre-E3. So you see some pretty nice foliage here. I really like the foliage that they have in the video. Everything looks good. Some moss. Gunshots in the distance. And I believe that this tower is actually part of what is going to become the MMO portion of their game. Maybe I should take a step back. For those of you who don't know, Mavericks Proving Grounds is going to be a BR game where they are boasting 400-person BR games. 400 people on the map. They're talking about squads of 5, which we'll get into more at a later time. However, in addition to that BR mode that they're going to have, they have a separate MMO area where there's going to be some live events that might take place, and that server overall is 1,000 people. The way that you join the Battle Royale mode of the game, it would not be to just go to a menu and click BR, but to walk through a gate, walk through a door, something of that nature to join your next BR game. And then after the game, you go into the world, the MMO world, where you will spend your in-game currency to buy items and have some live world events. So I'm really excited for this game. I'm a founder of the game. I've been talking about the game since I first heard about it way back when their CEO did a kind of a question and answer thing that was on PCMagazine.com. PC Magazine? Yeah, it was a great question and answer session. It really got me hyped. Still hyped for the game. But anyway, this tower, I believe, not in the BR, but in the MMO portion of the world. We see some bugs possibly in the foreground, and here's some birds in the background. Anyway, that is the teaser trailer. Very short, doesn't show us much. That was all we had for a couple months. Let's take a look at the next footage of the game that we were able to see. Alright, so next up, the teaser trailer that was at E3 that we got to see on the big stage. This, again, this is the same tower, again, in the MMO world, I believe, and you're going to see a character run through kind of what appears to be open, like the open world, not the BR mode, like back streets, and then jump into the BR mode. Now again, just a trailer, it's game engine footage, but it is not gameplay footage yet. This is again a teaser trailer, but still showing off some great mechanics and some great things that we'll talk about as we go through the video. Here looks like maybe an NPC. Some NPCs here. We see some differently dressed characters there, and boom. There we go. That's something to note. Looks like this gun has a different skin when he picks it up. See how it looks here with the brown and the black on the ground, and as he picks it up, it looks like the skin changes. It does. So our question now is, because as we'll learn later on, there are like different factions. So as we move forward, we'll learn if there are different skins that will be available to purchase. If so, will those skins be restricted by what faction you're a part of? Or will it just be your faction has X skin or Y skin or Z skin or A skin based on your, kind of based on your alignment? And I don't know if you pick that alignment right away, if you're allowed to change it. None of that information is clear yet, but we'll learn more as we move forward. But anyway, there's our first skin change of this particular gun. I believe we see one more skin change from a differently dressed player. Are they different factions? And that's why it changes, or are they the same faction but they have different skins? We don't know that yet. Hopefully that will become clearer as we move towards August. There's some form of wall mechanic that appears. There. This is again a note. So, while maybe small, and possibly missed by a lot of people, or maybe not, I should give you guys more credit, destructibility. Here's a wall, solid. And some sort of explosive, to me, sounded like C4, but some kind of explosive blew a hole in this wall. Again, as we learn more about this game and as you come back to Bearded Buffalo for more videos, we'll learn is there is going to be building destructibility in the BR mode, which they showed off here very slyly. Here's our next weapon skin. There it is again. Now, is this a different faction, or is that just a different skin? I don't know. So is that. Now again, this is a trailer, not gameplay. It's using the game engine, but it's not necessarily gameplay, right? Those are two distinct differences between what somebody's able to show in a trailer. In-game engine or gameplay. But one thing to hear here, listen carefully before he snipes. You hear him hold his breath. Does that mean that that's a mechanic? Actually holding your breath with a sniper? Or is this just sort of a cinematic detail that they've included? Also, note here, the bipod actually in use while laying down, and the tall brush that this man has his bottom half hiding in. Listen carefully. This appears to be a different season on the same map in the same portion, right? He didn't cross into a new terrain as far as I'm concerned from this trailer. There just happens to be snow falling. Does that mean we're going to have different seasons in the game? Does that mean that the in-game seasons are going to follow the real-life seasons? I also don't know. Are there going to be special events? I don't know. Snow will be interesting, though. Sorry for the quick pause. Snow will be interesting. Another thing this game boasts that we will talk about again later in videos is footprints, tracks, displacement of grass being something that's constant in the BR mode. So if I'm running and I'm making footprints in mud or I am displacing grass, a player 10 minutes later can see that and track me. Does that mean that the same thing happens with snow? I would venture to guess yes, which makes snow a very, very interesting gameplay mechanic for providing players information on other players. Fire is also something that is going to be unique. You'll see multiple things on fire. Now again, this is something that they're boasting. The fire is not just centrally located. I throw a Molotov, it burns a 5x5 meter area, that's it, it's done. Here, the idea is, depending on wind direction, I throw a Molotov in a field of grass. Over time, that entire field of grass burns down. Saw a grenade. We saw what looks like a res happening here, which would be expected. We saw an opposing player with very poor accuracy, but we did see a res happening, so that confirms some sort of duos or squads. I think that's already confirmed, but calling it out, I guess. We saw a grenade through a window. But anyway, let's continue. And again, the tower from the MMO world. And you see multiple trees burning. You'll see over here what looks like fire spreading from grass to trees to additional trees. Again, an interesting mechanic to have in a game. What's going to be the key is how well can they go from promising these things and showing them in trailers to actually producing them and providing a stable environment for us to play. That's the question. Okay, so that's our first look at Mavericks Proving Grounds. We saw the teaser, we saw the trailer. Come back to the channel in the coming days, weeks, and until the release to see more information, more footage, more dissecting of information on Mavericks Proving Grounds. I, for one, am extremely excited about this game. As I said in the beginning, I think that this game is going to be the king of BRs, the king of realistic BRs. I know Call of Duty's coming out. I know Battlefield is coming out with BR modes. I think Mavericks Proving Grounds is going to crush them. These guys have a lot of great ideas, and as I said minutes ago, the question is, can they deliver what they're promising? If yes, this game is going to be the winner. I believe. Also, if you like this channel, you may like my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/beardedbuffalolive. Come follow over there. Come hang out. Ask me all the questions you want about Mavericks Proving Grounds, even if I'm playing a different game. This one's clearly not out yet, because I love talking about this game, and I cannot wait for this game to be released. So hopefully you all enjoy this content and you will keep coming back so I can kind of do the information digging and sleuthing about to grab all the information I can possibly find and bring it to you all for easy consumption. Thanks, guys, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.